Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
Yeah, what's happening?
What it do, big dog?
What's going down back in here like I love my wallet and keys, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Wildcard Wednesday. What's the best way to raise the value of your dog? Yeah, man. Game for the game, man. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Salute to everybody. This is the home of the Digital Dog Show. We have a Digital Dog Show once a month. The answer you can enter from the first of the month to the end of the month. We air it the following Saturday. You know what I'm saying? All votes are done like American Idol style by voting for the best in show and cash prizes. For the dog of the week, it's a dog of the week kind of photo contest. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? Friday afternoon until Thursday night. We air those every Friday. You vote on it, get in there, get in the mix, get active. Easy money. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested in joining, go ahead and jump on to our YouTube. Join the chat on YouTube. We're live right now, and you can get the links and stuff. But you gotta be there. You gotta be active. This is the most interactive channel on YouTube. Shout out to Big A.
Hey, what's happening? Let's see you in the chat, man. Hey, hard and finish. What's going down, bro? Dickie Foster, man. Hey, Big C. Tony. Yeah.
Nail with the Bible, salute, man. All 10 Bulls, salute. Real Country Kennel, salute. Yeah, man, they over on the Instagram side watching, man. Shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah. That's what's happening. Salute.
Yeah, just to all the chats, man. Just a fair warning to all the chats, because I'm streaming on multiple streams right now, man. The easiest way to reach us is on YouTube at Shogun Unlimited. Shogun Unlimited. Y'all come on over.
Especially on Fridays if you want to vote for the dog of the week. Yeah. Man.
Hey, he said, salute everybody. This is not nonstop. J-Bo, that's you?
Yeah.
Man, Neil, I'm feeling good, bro. How you holding up, big dog? And I appreciate it. Come on over to YouTube, brothers. Come on over to YouTube.
Yeah.
And we appreciate y'all watching from Instagram, but I just want to get on the algorithm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And as y'all come over, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that like button.
Yeah. I haven't been doing the nutrition factor today, and I was we were talking, and I said, okay, let me look this up, man. So foods that support a female dog pre-mating and milk production. Say goat milk, natural, and rich in calcium. Salmon with omega-3s for hormone support. Sweet potatoes for your complex carbs for energy. Pumpkin for digestive support. And oats help support lactation. Start feeding 2 to 3 weeks before mating for best results. Yeah.
Hey, man, I want to give a special shout out to brother Quintel Woods, formerly of the Portland Trail Blazers. He's watching with us this morning, y'all.
Okay, that's what's happening, man. Salute. Glad you kicking it with us, man.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Come on over to our YouTube channel, though, brother. It's a good fellowship. We don't talk about anything illegal. And the YouTube channel is Shogun Unlimited. We're live on YouTube right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Neil said he might have to come out of retirement for the summer.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. Then we got the Bushido code of the day, and that is Makato sincerity. Speak with your actions. Value is earned, not claimed. Man, man, yeah. It's not the price tag. It's the story behind the dog that builds the worth. Show your story. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We cooking up, man. We cooking up, man. And today's building value with the dogs, man. And I think a lot of people are so set on not selling pups that they don't realize the value of them because they have never had to compare it. I'll give you an example. Okay. Bottle feeding these pups has made me realize the value of each and every one of their lives, right? It has. Whereas if I had known when I publicized this litter, what I know now, would I still have pushed them just for the homies, right? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. But it's lessons, and these lessons and experiences are what bring value to the animals as well. You know.
Yeah.
So just want to put that out there, man, and share that with everybody. But that's my honest opinion. You know, that's my honest opinion on it. And we're gonna cook on that today, y'all. We're gonna cook on that today. All right, Big A. You got anything else? Or,
No, it's I've seen it a few times, man, with dogs that have good accolades, you know. They and they have a litter, and they have, you know, being that their dog is not well known to the public, they have issues getting rid of their dogs, their pups, when those pups should be, you know, valued a little more. In my perspective, it's just people don't know. So, you know, marketing your dogs is a something that's very important if you're trying to, you know, get in that lane.
yeah. So today's topic is supposed to give dog owners and breeders and enthusiasts real world strategic advice on how to build the value in your dog, whether it's through training, titles, lineage, marketing, or your presence.
Yeah, man.
We want to create an open floor discussion for high energy conversations that applies to every dog man and dog woman, regardless of your experience level. When folks understand how to raise the value of their dog, they begin to respect and maintain it better. This is for you and those trying to elevate your program. Let's cook up.
Yeah, man. So, tell me this.
What's good, big dog?
When you are starting from scratch and you want to build a name for yourself behind the dog, you know, because the dog has to do the work, you know, and you have to do the work with the dog. What will be your first steps that you would do?
Well, I did it, and I'll explain it. So the first thing is a mission statement and a vision, right? Like everybody shouldn't breed dogs, and if you're gonna breed dogs, what is your vision? You know, if it's to sell dogs, you know, I probably wouldn't say that, you know, but because it's just frowned upon in the American military community, right? But you gotta have a vision. My vision was I wanted a dog, honestly, that do protection work at first, and that was what I propagated myself on. Was I want American Pit Bull Terriers that do protection work, right? And so, without having even a full understanding of the dog community, the YouTube dog community, the internet dog community, the in-person dog community, I didn't understand what kind of fight I was taking on by opening my mouth and vocalizing that. I didn't understand it. So, but as far as marketing goes, that was my that would have been my marketing at the beginning. Starting out is I like protection work. The Malinois didn't make the cut for me, so because I grew up around an American Pit Bull Terrier and I knew what they were capable of for their pain tolerance, this dog would be a better suit for the kind of work I want to do. Right.
Right.
All right. So I put it out there. Now, once you put out your vision statement, your mission statement, the next thing is, can you actually do what you're talking about doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were in the historical sense, you know, you talking about you breeding game dogs. Well, your dog's game. And if they are game, are you able over generations to show and lock in whatever trait it is, whatever qualities it is that you are looking for? Or are you just breeding randomly and hoping you hit the genetic lock, right? So put it out there and prove it. That's the first step. Put it out there and prove it, whatever it is. If your dogs are the best pets in the world, prove it. Show them being the best pets. And mind you, in the historical sense, if you're doing anything that is frowned upon, violates the 19th, 19th Welfare Act, don't put it out there. Don't put it out there. You know, honestly, like in that case, there is an arena for that, and it is not on the internet. You know, you do that, you do that at. But we're talking about up and up kennels, these popular kennels, you know, online. They're already showing the dogs on social media. This is what I'm talking to today. Okay, so you got the dog. You've proven maybe 1 or 2 generations, right? All right. You've kind of honed in and locked in those homogenous traits, those traits that are locked into your bloodline specifically. And you've now done whatever it is you need to do to prove whatever level of excellence you have. As an example,
time out. In the meantime, because you jumping from one generation to the next generation. In the meantime, in between time, are you showing your dogs? Are you interacting with, you know, certain kennel clubs or you know what, you know, are you doing anything of that sort, or are you just having pretty much a closed, you know, everything's closed off to the public eye?
All right. So if I go out and I get 2 well-known dogs from a well-known breeder, and I decide to go public, that's fine. If I go out and get 2 dogs that are just phenomenal animals and you want to go public, that's fine too. There is no timeline for going public, right?
Okay.
And as far as showing them, that goes back to what I was saying about whatever it is you visually or saying what your vision statement is, your mission statement is, that's what you should be doing. If showing is not your thing, if hog hunting is your thing, then do that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that whatever level of success that you think being worthy of your animals is there, and improve them in that arena. Right? Prove them in that arena to yourself, not to anybody else, not to me, not to the internet, but to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stand behind your product. All right. When I got into the generations, that's also one of those things where it's like, all right, cool. To me, that is the first step. And breeding is not the first step, but can you reproduce the action? You know, I always use Michael Jordan as this example. Michael Jordan was great, the GOAT. That's the greatest of all time. But he didn't reproduce himself. So if you're betting on Michael Jordan, then it ends with Michael Jordan. You know, his son's Jeff, and the other son, I don't even remember his other son's name. No disrespect to Michael Jordan and his kids, but they were not nearly as prolific as their father, right? And so what I'm looking for is the law of averages, man. Is this animal, going back to animals, is this animal producing more like itself consistently?
Yeah, like the Mannings.
Yeah.
Football, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. They proving themselves after 3 generations in a row, working on the 4th.
Yes. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a legacy, not just a blip on history's radar. I got the puppies back in here today, Big A. I'm pretty sure you can hear them because they are.
Oh, I hear them.
Yeah, they sound off.
Yeah, man.
Matter of fact, man, I appreciate that 6 dog salute, man. Y'all want to see some actual dogs right now? Some puppies.
Yeah.
Big A, let me grab one of the puppies and I'll be right back on the mic.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. So got those pups going, man. When's that? They ate this morning?
Yeah, they did. But they more alert, they more active. Big A,
Yeah,
who dog is this, Big A?
that's mine.
Uh-huh.
Big C, there you go. You asked me about the pup. There you go. That's my pup right there, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
See, I picked him up. He got quiet.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah, man, building value, showing the dogs like this right here. This builds value.
Yeah.
People see it, they want it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
see it, want it, buy it, own it.
but none of these are available. None of these are available. This Big A Melee and me. Big A Melee and me. You know, so
Yeah.
and TAC 602, you're still on the list. Student for Life, you're still on the list. And then some more people have called in and they're on the list on the website. So if you're interested, you're interested. If not, that's cool, man. You know, I'm not here to push it, but I'm not against letting dogs go when I have them available. I can tell you right now, like I don't produce enough for the volume of people, and that's why y'all other kennels out there, man. Let's work together. You know what I'm saying? Let's work together. They always say it is a competition, but like just like dog trainers, there's not enough dog trainers in the world for there to be a real competition. You can't take on all the clients that are available to you as a dog trainer, and that's something I've learned. With me, I can only take on one client at a time as a dog trainer. So
Yeah.
there's more than enough work to go around, especially with all these modern women that are choosing dogs over marriage. Like I'm telling you, like they're gonna buy these dogs anyways. They're buying Connie Corsos, they're buying pit bulls, they're buying presses, and they don't know what to do with them. So then they come get a guy like me, and I can beat them across the head because what they should have is a man, not a dog first. And I said what I said, and I stand on that. I'm not taking it back. You know, go find yourself a partner that has the skills to help you take care of that animal. But this is Big A's pup. Big A, I'm gonna grab another pup. Go ahead and cook real quick, Big A. I'm gonna grab another pup.
Yeah. Skip, what's happening? Young fam. Big C, yeah, I got a name for him. MKM, what's happening, bro? Little J. Yeah, who you got now? Uh-huh. It's gone. It's gone, man. The white's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Buckskin black mask.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh, this is the first time you've seen her like that, Big A?
I've seen her,
Without
but
the
like,
white. Without the white.
No, I like every time I saw her, it kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's gone.
Yeah. Got the little upside down teardrops, as you call it. Yeah, man. But this is razor value right here.
I like those. Yeah. I like those.
She got the black ghost hairs, that little arrow on the tail, that indicative mark. All of my dogs pretty much have that black on their tail. Even if it's the whole tail is black, that the arrow is there. It's pronounced. And we believe that it's coming from the honey bunch stuff. Personally, you know, way back in the generations, you know, way back in the days.
Strong. It's strong.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna call her Tsunami. Yeah, this is Tsunami. Call name will be Nami. Yeah. Big A said he ain't giving y'all his name yet.
It's Sun Tzu. Yeah.
Oh, you said it. Oh, I wasn't on it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I like that. So Zuzu and Nami.
Yeah, Sun Tzu. My daughter named her.
Yeah, man. I was laying in bed last night because originally I was gonna call her Khaleesi. But I was laying in bed last night and I was watching. Man, I be watching these disaster videos on Instagram.
Yeah.
And a tsunami comes in and you see the water. It starts off slow. I never seen a tsunami like actually happen.
Yeah.
And so the water started raising up out of the sewers, and then you see like
some water starts coming over it was a bridge. So the water starts coming over the edge of the bridge, and next thing you know, it's cars floating next to boats, buildings falling down, just destruction, just destruction. Actually, Big C Katana is used for another brother in the camp from this year's breedings. There's a 50-50 Old Yeller cross that's out there right now, and somebody else that they're going to use that name, and we agreed upon it together. So shout out to that brother that got that puppy, and he's actually putting together something nice, you know. Heavily Old Yeller dog influence on that yard. So people are building their yards off of these puppies, which I think is amazing because it's still a relatively new lineage of dogs, right? Not their bloodlines behind them, but the actual propagation of the Old Yeller dog is relatively new. So shouts out to that brother that went ahead and got 2 puppies, man.
Yeah, man.
I like that skip Clarissa. Yeah, this is Nami. They're very powerful. They slow to start, but once they get to destruction, they get destruction going, you know. And yeah, Tsunami. Call name Nami. And we're gonna get back to the subject, y'all. But this is a dog channel, man. We talk about dogs. I got dogs. I can show you dogs all the time if I want to, you know. So,
yeah.
Bumbaraz Clock Boy, what is good, big dog? Joyful Paul, salute.
Should be you say Clarissa.
Yeah, it's gonna be a knockout.
Yeah. Shields. Yeah. Yeah, man. We gotta get to the dog of the week. You know?
Oh, you right, Big A, man. You right, man. You wanna pull it up? You want me to pull it up?
Yeah. Let me see here. And where's the other pup at, bro?
I'm gonna show him real quick too. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Melee want to see his dog too.
Yeah. You got that Canelo. Hello. You know, that's their Casino Prez, man.
Nello, hello.
Straight out of ATL, Georgia. Yeah, man. I want to see that. Yeah. I like him.
This is old Melee. Melee 47.
I really like him.
Yeah, he's doing too much.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man.
He's not gonna be a good sport with us this morning, but
yeah, man, I like him. They on the way, man.
Yeah, man. But that's it, man. These are the 3 that have made it to a point where I think they're doing pretty well, man. Still not out of the woods yet, man.
Yeah, man.
So all right, so they are on the top side. It is Spike Briscoe. And on the bottom side is Jeep Red Boy Rascal. But I'm gonna clarify that too, man. Let me put him back, and we'll talk about it. Let's click on that.
Yeah, yeah, man. And we got Big C's Cash Dog. Yeah, man. Look like a good pup to me. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, man. Oh, I'm tripping. That's the wrong dog.
He's in a cash app this morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, thank you, Pops, for that one piece, man. Tip. Hey, yo, salute, big dog. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you, genuinely. I gotta figure out what's going on with my AC unit up in here, man. I'm sweating.
Man, my mic was on mute. I'm sitting there talking and stuff, We got Pit Wise's Eat She E. I gotta bring back up Big C's
Cash
Cash.
Doll.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, man.
Man, we appreciate all y'all brothers and sisters rocking with us, man. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, nah, for real.
You're not gonna come over here and get a bunch of Game Dog history because I don't know a bunch of Game Dog history. You can come over here and get what I'm going through, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, leave that to the OGs, man.
Mm-hmm.
While they here.
And they good at it too, man. They good at it too, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, the other night on Fat Bill Live, man, I learned a lot, especially about dog. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm about dogs in the pedigree, and I will say this, Big C, because she asked the question today. So, let me correct this to the best of my ability. All right, I said Frisco Spike on top. That's not true. On top is Jeep Red Boy Rascal. But let me, because I want, man, it's crazy you brought it up because I say Jeep Red Boy Rascal. That's so far back that doesn't matter. I'm just giving those names because that's what people who don't do any research would say, right? But the most prominent names you're going to see on my 4th-generation pedigree are Joe Woodle and Pit Island on the top side. The Joe Woodle blood is the weirdo stuff, which is Jeep Red Boy Rascal propagated, and the Rascal Junior Little Rascal stuff on the Pit Island side. All right, so those are the dogs you're going to see up close, like on the pedigree. If you get a 4th-generation pedigree of Saki, right? Then on the bottom side, I say Frisco Spike, but you're actually going to see Garner Santos. You're going to see what's the Max Spike dog? Migos. Santos. You're going to see those dogs up close, like on the pedigree, right? So talking about 4 generations, you're looking at Weirdo. You're looking at Pit Island's Little Rascal. You're looking at Garner Santos and Garner's Dynamite, like up close, right? So I say those old names because that's what people are easily able to identify. But the only way we're going to modernize these dogs and do exactly what we're talking about, man, raising the value of your dog, is for the names up close to matter, right? It's for the names up close to matter. So if you don't know them, once you have a pedigree of your own, I really don't even research other people's pedigrees until I'm looking until the dog shows me something, right? So when somebody sends me a pedigree in a text message, that means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. I appreciate the dogs for what they are. I like what I recognize, but until I see the dog itself, the pedigree means nothing, right? We did an episode last week where we talked about paper hanging, and this is another reason why pedigrees mean nothing to me until I see the dog. If I don't even like the dog, what does pedigree matter?
Big facts.
But that's why I think this digital dog show, this virtual competitions, is one of the best ways to raise value of your dog, because we see them all the time. We see them grow up. I've seen puppies grow up on my channel.
Yeah, and not only that, man. Like Pitwise is like a great example of showcasing skill, man. It's almost like we get to see the process of him working through working up to, he's done 2 shows, in-person shows, and the months that he was doing those in-person shows, he was active, dog, showcasing his dog of the week, and competed in the digital dog show. And he got y'all approval, y'all voted for him, and then he goes off and wins the in-person shows. That stuff, it means a lot, man. It definitely means a lot. It does. And salute to everybody who's active like that,
Yeah, man. Also, man, putting some money where your mouth is and getting them into the magazines and getting them onto in-person shows, man, like, it all helps. Like, the more people to see your dog in person and can actually get a real look and feel for your dog, it matters, bro. It matters.
Yep. Yeah, man. Big time. big time. So, what is value in your dog? What is the actual value?
The value is what you set. The value is what you build. The value is what you see. And a lot of people are spending so much time grinding that by the time they let a puppy go, they just want them gone. So they're devaluing the dog.
Yeah.
They're devaluing the dog, right? Let me see, man, because Big, you had some notes. I actually want to stick to the script a little bit today because the script was really good today, man.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I was just asking because we place by everybody, has a vision of what the value of the dog is, and people look at things differently, so when you place your value in the dog, what is the value to you?
All right, so for me, these are things that are value, and the first thing that brings value is a healthy dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
A healthy dog, like knowing that when I get it, this dog is going to live 10 years plus. That is value, because I don't get a dog. If I wanted a dog that was going to be a short-lived animal, I would get one of those short-nosed American bullies, right?
Yeah.
4 to 6 year lifespan.
Another thing I can say about you too, if you want a durable dog, you can get one straight.
I don't baby them. I feed them and stuff, and I make sure they have what they need, but I don't baby them as far as doing that in thirds. Big A thinks I'm archaic, but it's necessary for them to survive me and my kids, man.
It's appreciated, for real, bro. Yeah.
And Big C, I appreciate it too. He said the Digital Dog Show puts them in a positive light. It's all love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So value goes beyond price. Cost and value is different, man. Like my dog's value, I can get up right now in the middle of the night and go for a walk. Y'all know any dog with a box head and muscular body, they gonna look at you funny. So people say, why do you walk your dogs 5 o'clock in the morning? Why do you walk your dogs, 12 o'clock at night? It's because I just want to be left alone. And the dogs add value to that security. I wouldn't take a Yorkie and go walking down one of these trails out here because a coyote or javelina would eat them. But I can take my dog and put in my headphones and go for a run because I know anything man size or smaller that comes out of them woods, I'm not worried about it. I'm genuinely not worried about it. That's value. It's added security. Same reason you pay for car insurance, same reason you pay for cameras around your house. That added security so you can live your life and focus on you and what you need to do, building yourself, getting in tune with yourself, getting in tune with nature. That dog brings that value to my life. Heck, when my wife pissed me off, I go talk junk about her to the dogs. They ain't gonna tell nobody.
They know.
So it's not, and this is not about my this portion right here is not about my dog, it's about your dog. Like, what value does it bring to you? And how do you see your life being without that dog there? What void would it create? If the dog could just die today and it creates no void in your life, what kind of bond and what kind of value have you built between you and that animal?
Yeah, man, because it just stuck out to me because Toyo will have a slightly different perspective on how how he values the dogs, and the dog's well taken care of, but it's just different views, different values on how people place on the dogs. For example, a hog hunter that's their value on the dogs are different than your value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. But I will say this, man. The greatest value is on the work they perform. Whatever that work is. Whatever that work is, man. So If that dog is supposed to be your emotional support animal and you feel happy when that dog is around, that dog's value is invaluable. There is no price you can put on that, on peace of mind. If that dog is supposed to kill rats, then that value, that dog's value is invaluable to a person that has a ratting issue. And I'll give you an example. There's a video I saw on Instagram, and they took 2 Jag terriers, I think it was, and they had it was a big storage building for like grain, like commercial grain. And they took them dogs in there, and them dogs was going ham on them rats, bro. I'm talking about they had piles of rats because like the grain is going to attract them. But them two dogs saved millions of dollars. Their value is invaluable, and they're living centuries. You know what I'm saying? You can go in there with rat poison, but then you have to go clean it up. But these dogs go in, kill the rats, bring them back, drop them in a bucket, and go back and get more rats. All day, every day. Right? There ain't a value you can put on that. If you got a dog that just barks when somebody's in the yard, that is a built-in alarm. Y'all remember the old school cars? You touch the car, you'd be like, "Get back!" Woo, woo, woo. And he used to beep. He used to bark at you. The car used to bark. You know what I'm saying? And that's invaluable. Like it is. You can't digitize that. He can smell. He can hear. He can see. He can let you know. When it starts getting dark outside and I'm walking my dog, I know I can't see what's going on around me, but he can. Invaluable. Man, city boys, man, top of the morning, big dog.
Hey.
Big Duro, what to do, big dog?
Big Duro.
Six dogs, man, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, some people you can give them 6 figures and they won't let go of their dog. But you say 6 figures to somebody else, they be like, shit, you want the whole yard? You know?
Yeah, like, and it depends on the person's situation and their value. You know, so to some people it's not the relationship. It's for a person whose life is completely built around finances on the pet industry, that might be a different thing for them, right? But I would say this: if somebody offered you 6 figures for your specific dog, or my dog, I would never sell that dog for 6 figures. Why is that?
Because if you willing to offer me 6 figures, first of all, I don't, if it's my dog, it's my dog. You know what I'm saying? And if you willing to offer me 6 figures, shit, I can produce something for you.
Exactly. And that's my sentiment. Floyd Boudreaux said that. He said, somebody asked me, said, would you ever let Eli go? He said, yeah, I got what made him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was hard. That was hard, man. You know, like, man, I made this dog. You know what I'm saying? To you, is that value. But to me, yeah, he's my dog, and I don't want to let him go to you. But if I can make more, it holds more value to you than me. And I hold the carrot, right? I hold the carrot.
Yeah, man. And J-Bo and Nonstop in the building, man. Nonstop bulldogging. You know.
Yeah, man. So that to me is the value, and it's not a monetary thing. We put 6 figures on there because I think the greatest dog we ever seen sold was $1 million. Was it Big A over in Asia?
Yeah, man. I gotta get the book. Did I give you the book? I was looking for.
You did not give me the book, but okay, I appreciate it.
I gotta read that. I gotta read it again. Now, when we say this, or when I say this, this is from a book that I read from a guy who was, in I believe it was Taiwan, and he, so you take it at face value, whatever the case may be. It's his words, not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just go into that a little bit and talk about that?
Yeah, man. So he's a reporter for I think it was Muscle Fitness. It wasn't Muscle Fitness. It was one of those magazines, and he had always been into martial arts or whatnot, MMA, and but he had never really he never trained anything like that. So he decided to kind of do like a blog or writing, write a book about training for the MMA. So he started going around the world. He started in Cali, boxing, because that's pretty much America's martial arts is boxing. And then then he went to I think it was Virginia or Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania for wrestling. And then he went to Brazil for the jiu-jitsu. He went over to Japan for jiu-jitsu. Then he ended up over in Asia, in Taiwan. And the book is called The Heart of a Fighter. It's a 2-book series. It's The Mind of a Fighter and The Heart of a Fighter. And when he got to Taiwan, I think it was Taiwan or the Philippines, I can't remember, but either way it go, the traditional way of how they handle the dogs was is legal over there. So they got big boards, it's big promotion and everything. So he was over there and he was just comparing the heart of a dog of these dogs to the heart of a fighter. He said that somebody bought a dog from over here in Texas over there, for 7 figures. And that, it's in the article, it's in the book. So, y'all, if you can check that book out, man. It's called The Heart of a Fighter. I forgot the author's name, but yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sino.
What's happening, bro?
Man, what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
Y'all doing all right?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Thank you. Headed to the money. Same thing the other day.
Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna pull that book up for y'all so y'all can see it.
Yeah, I got the author is Sam Sheridan. Yeah. Yep. I got the mind of the fighter right here, but I can't find the heart of the fighter. Yeah. Yep. Y'all check that book out, man. It's got it in there, Yeah. And he goes into detail about certain matches and stuff that happened over there, and just comparing the two. Now, mind you, Now, mind you, he doesn't deal with these dogs at all. So this is somebody looking at these dogs in that state and comparing the heart of these dogs to the heart of a fighter. It's a good read, man. But it's only one chapter where he's talking about it, so don't think the whole book is just strictly about that. Yeah, Big C, from a fresh perspective. Yeah, and he's not a tree hugger or anything like that. It's good. It's a good perspective. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a objective perspective.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta get on my reading shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to see if it's on Audible. That's because I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. This man, look. Oh, go ahead.
This book in that chapter, he's got pictures. So you know what I'm saying? It's good to get the book. If even if you do get the audio.
That's what I got you for.
Yeah.
But all right. Like, all jokes aside, man. Like, because this is real, and this might appeal to some people, man. Look, I say this all the time, bro, and this is, man. I know I'm about to get smoked out for this, but I don't care, man. I keep it as raw as I possibly can on the internet, man. And some stuff I say, man, it'll come back and burn me, but this is true. I don't like reading the books.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like reading the books. I like the audio book because I spend most of my time mobile or doing things where I can't stop to look at the book. But I'm an auditory learner naturally, right? I got through college. I have a bachelor's degree, and most of the stuff most of our readings, you can take it and you can copy the book and put it into an app, and the app will read it to you. So like while I'm at work, I put my headphones in, and I be doing my actual job, managing maintenance or whatever, and listening to a book. And I can digest a book faster than you can reading it because I don't have to stop. When I'm at the gym, I can throw the book on. Like, it's nonstop till I get through the book. and I'm able to digest information. And I always use the analogy of Bill Gates. Bill Gates did something similar, and I learned that's an okay style to learn if you can utilize information. And this is an example. And let me dial it back. Also, one thing I've started doing is keeping a notepad around, or keeping something around me on my desk at work. There's a notepad on my nightstand. There's a notepad. If there's something that is prevalent in the book that I want to lock in, I will then jot down that quote, or jot down the timestamp of that quote. But I always go back to Bill Gates when it comes to learning, especially when it comes to these dogs, because you can skip steps if you know what you're doing. And so let me clarify that. You can skip steps in the dogs if you know what you're doing. Bill Gates, we all know, is Microsoft billionaire, right? But he accomplished this by going to classes when he was a sophomore in college. He would go to the classes that were required for his degree for his junior and senior year. He would sit in on the seminars and lectures for these classes for free because they don't check you to see if you belong in that class or not. He got the information he needed for programming. He didn't care about the degree. He got the information he needed. And then he took that information and developed Microsoft, right? This is a brother that was more worried about getting it right than being right, because being right says you have to have a degree, you have to do an internship, you got to go through all of this stuff. And he was like, that's stupid. That's stupid. Like, why would I, if all I want to know is how to build these programs, right? And I want to see the subtle differences. All I need to know is what's out there, the history behind it, so I can move the game forward.
Yeah.
So I can move the game. And you're right, H&F. You still got to have the knowledge to know your dogs. And in this situation right here, his dog of knowledge was information, software information. So when I talk about skipping steps, I'm not saying with the dogs you're going to skip time because you have to raise them, they have to turn out. Cool. What I am saying is that if you understand what has happened before you and you have a good educator to get you on the right path, you can go further, faster. That's the whole purpose of the generation before us. You know, a lot of times some of the stuff I said is seen to be disrespectful. It's like, no, but some stuff is outdated and I'm not going to use dated information. If you told me right now that the fastest car was only 45 miles an hour, you would look real stupid because most cars now can hit 45 in second gear, right? But when cars started out, that's what they were. And it's the same thing. I ain't gonna say the same thing. From my perspective, it's very similar with these dogs. We know so much about breeds, colors. There's so many topics we talk about on this internet, man. And I'm like, you do realize we couldn't have got this without our progenitors. However, by knowing these things initially starting out, you don't have to go through those bumps and bruises. They're sharing it with you freely. It's going to raise the value of your dog because you can get to where they got to faster. And then you develop new information, and then the next generation takes over that information, and they get there faster than you. We're in an age right now where they're talking about cloning dogs. At this point, you don't even have to make a good breed no more. You make one good dog and clone that dog, and you can have that dog forever. You got to make one good dog. And when we talk about business, because Pimps was talking about, y'all know him as Mr. CEO. This CEO was talking about business yesterday. You know what I'm saying? One good investment and you'll never work again.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
that's value.
Big facts.
But also, let me tell you something else about value. With that same sentiment, with the ideology of being able to build dogs or control what you produce, i.e., you can go, because I don't know if y'all know this, but there's even in humans where you can almost control the color of your baby's eyes now. You can control the gender. Like, if you got the money, you can do it. So now you got to look at the value of your dog, because if your dog is that good and you let it go to the wrong hands, they got the same thing, not the same recipe, not the same pedigree, the same thing you got.
Yep.
Now what you gonna do?
Yeah, that's when the man behind the dog come into play. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called a fighter's heart. Yeah.
Like what you be saying, you know, building better dogs by building better humans. You know what I'm saying? If you work on yourself, man, you know, and whatever goals you got in your mind, if you just lock in on those, you know what I'm saying, there ain't really nothing that can stop you from, you know what I'm saying, getting what's for you, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at anything like that. You know, I look at it like shit. You know, you can't clone me. You know what I'm saying? You can't clone the. You know what I mean? You can clone a dog, but you can't clone a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they can, but you know, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I will feel. Oh, see, let me ask you this: somebody at a dog show scratch your dog, right? And you like, man, why, man? First of all, you gonna probably stomp a mud hole in them for scratching. We're gonna say Nello, right? 6 months later, it's the dude on Facebook talking about, I got Nello pups.
You talking about because they got the DNA?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit, bro. I mean, I mean, I don't know how to feel about. I mean, I know I don't like it, but I mean, shit, bro. That's just some crazy shit, bro. I don't even. I haven't even thought about no shit like you know what I'm saying, like that. That's some. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'd be speechless. Like, I'd be like, you know, you ever seen Cadillac Records?
Yeah.
Remember when they had that? They was taking that dude's name.
Yeah.
And he pulled up on them folks.
Yeah.
I would be feeling like that.
Yeah. He's got him, bro. What was his name?
Yeah, he got rid of them folks. He got rid of them folks.
Yeah, he popped him. What was it? Wasn't Little Charles. What was his name? Little something.
I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like I don't advocate for no shit like that. I'm just saying like that's how I would feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that.
But it was funny because he said if you Little Willie and I'm Little Willie and I kill you, little Willie ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
You know. But nah, man, and these concepts, man. We're just talking about value. So in that regard, I don't see everybody being able to go out and clone. It's too expensive, you know. But if these bigger breeders decided they wanted to do something like that, it would be a different thing, man. It would be a different thing, bro. You know, the bloodlines of the past are important, and I like the way we preserve them currently. But
I don't see it moving forward if you consistently go to the past. You know.
Well, the reason in this breed that the past is so significant is because it's a lot of shit you could do in the past that you can't do now.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, I mean, people probably still do shit, but they can't campaign that shit. Like, they can't brag about that shit like somebody might have been able to do with Chinaman. You know what I'm saying? You could publicly talk about what Chinaman did. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So the dogs of the past, you know, we glorify them dogs because that's from the time of the journals. You know what I'm saying? When they had the journals and everything like that. So I think that's just what it is. You know, like if the laws never became how they was today, the dogs from the past wouldn't be as important. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be as important, bro. Like, if you could really do the shit that they used to do, I mean, it would be a new dog, just like how them dogs came about. You know what I'm saying? It was dogs before them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you always gonna like acknowledge the past. You got to do that, but the fact that the laws change, it's gonna be kind of hard for your dog to make the type of name that the dogs back then made. You know what I'm saying? And that field. You know what I'm saying?
In that field, and that goes, man. That's a good topic. So today, the value is all over the place. If you're a hog hunter, the value is in a dog that can catch hogs, right? And at this point, like the old yeller is just diversion of the breed, and I think that what you're going to start seeing is 6 different purposes for the American Pit Bull Terrier, and you get into your lane, and that's what it is, and that's what it is. So, for example, hog hunters don't care nothing about how pretty your dog is in the conformation ring, because if you get on a right tusker, he ain't gonna be pretty no more. You know, so just keeping it G, like you gotta know your lane. If you're a confirmation guy, you want a dog that shows the characteristics, but you gotta be confirmationally sound. If you want a dog like me that's training, like it's smarts and balance over everything. You know what I'm saying? the look is cool. You know what I'm saying? I like a good looking dog, but is he smart enough to sit? Is he smart enough to get out of his own poop? You know, is he a good dog? You know what I'm saying? If I go to historically speaking, if I go to a box man with my dogs, I wouldn't expect them to see the value of my dog. I don't care if they see the value of my dog. But also, if a box man bring me a grand champion that is so fight crazy that I can't train him, I don't see the value in that either.
You know?
You get what I'm saying? Like, I will never give him the price he wants for that dog because it doesn't fit my need.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
You know, yeah. So what I can see, what I see happening is the split is not a bad thing. I think that to make the dogs better of today, you're gonna have to get into a lane or several lanes that your dog can actually excel at and show excellence in those fields. But eventually, if all you're breeding for is mill racing and wall climbing, you're gonna be the best at that. But your dog might not be able to hold on to a hog like that hog dog is dog can hold on to a hog.
Yeah.
And then I've been hearing this topic about hybrid vigor, and so I'll give you an example. All right. When it comes to value, I don't know much about hybrid vigor and American Pit Bull Terrier. I don't understand it in American Pit Bull Terrier. I don't see its relevance in American Pit Bull Terrier. I'm gonna tell you an example of the hybrid vigor thing in dogs though, and I think I'll tie it back into what I was just talking about with the 6 different lines or 6 different types of American Pit Bull Terrier. When I got a dog for hybrid vigor, it was a Belgian Malinois German Shepherd cross named BJ. When I was doing my research, that did pop up because that cross is known as a Chepenois. It's a designer breed. It is 2 dogs that are they can do the same work, but they have very, very distinctive genetic backgrounds. They have diverged from each other. You know, they're both herders. They're both from Europe. But I'll give you an example. The Belgian Malinois is next to Pit Bull is a very healthy dog. It does not suffer from a lot of hip dysplasia. It doesn't have a lot of cancer. It's very, very comparable to the American Pit Bull Terrier when it comes to health. The German Shepherd, even a well-bred West German, East German Shepherd, is known to suffer from hip dysplasia. It is known to suffer from other issues that are brought on by larger dogs. It's just natural, right? Just natural, shorter life expectancies. All of these things, right? Now, the Belgian Malinois is known to be slightly too aloof, which means it's slightly too human aggressive. It typically is going to bite somebody whether you train it to or not, right?
Yeah.
Most German Shepherds are more balanced, which means that the German Shepherd will bite you, but it's not going to bite you as fast as that Malinois. That Malinois, like you ever seen a pit bull trying to scratch to another animal or another dog? That's what a Malinois is like to a person. A good Malinois is like to a person, right? The German Shepherd is more like a Mastiff in relation to its human aggression. It will bite you. It can be trained to bite all the time, but its natural demeanor is to be a good family dog, a good herding dog. When you cross the 2 together, you get the best of both worlds, and you get rid of the genetic defects because you have genetic diversity. So what I mean by this is the Malinois doesn't have hip dysplasia, so it helps get rid of the hip dysplasia in the larger dogs. The German Shepherd is a more balanced personality, so it helps dial back that craziness of the Belgian Malinois. And the life expectancy goes up for both animals when you cross them because of the genetic diversity. Now let me tie it back into the American Pit Bull Terrier. If we had 6 different lines over the course of about 4 to 5 generations, they would be not only different bloodlines, but when you start breeding for purpose, we talk about making a new breed. When you start breeding for purpose, then you start having basically other categories or other standards within the breed, i.e. the poodle, standard poodle, teacup, whatever. Same thing with the pit bull. If you have hog dogs, they might be more robust and carry certain qualities. And over a certain amount of time, you're going to have that gene pool. All right. Then you got the dogs for slat mill racing. They might be more slender, the more whippet looking dogs, right? Mm-hmm. So if you take those over time, let's say the bigger dogs start getting hip dysplasia or joint issues, but that thinner dog, because of its lifestyle, it lives shorter lives. And then you bring them back in 4 or 5 generations down the road. Now you have a dog that has the genetic diversity from those 2 homogeneous genes, right? So what I'm saying is, if you start going in those different directions, you still have outs, and you can cross them over and then go back into your line again and bring up the life, the vigor of your dogs. That's how I see it, because this topic is big, man. You know, everybody talking about it. So I figured I would put my 2 cents on it, and it ties into value. So if I got the best slat mill racer, we know we got wind, we know we fast. He can hawk the hog down, but he don't have the size. This guy does hog hunting, but he's losing some of the athleticism because he just wants a dog that can catch and hold, and also can work as a pack. This dog that runs the mill may not work as the pack because he don't need to. His exercise, his activity is this. But when you put them together, the best of both worlds is what you're looking for.
Mhm.
Right?
I got a question.
What's up, big dog?
What's hybrid bigger?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the Google definition, but I like what Tony said. It's everybody been talking about it, man. I know I'm gonna get beat up for talking about it too, man. But I'm gonna give my 2 cents on it because it's a very good topic. It's a very good topic. All right, the overview. Hybrid vigor, also known as heterosis, refers to the improved or enhanced traits observed in the offspring of a cross between two genetically distinct parents. The phenomenon is often seen in agriculture where hybrid plants and animals exhibit increased yield, faster growth, greater resilience compared to a pure breed. Also seen most in F1 hybrids and 25% less in F2 hybrids.
So basically, take two different dog breeds. Well, in dogs, I mean, it sounds like it could go for anything, but in dogs, it's if you take two different breeds of dogs and put it together, and then it make a better dog than both of those by themselves or something.
To my understanding, yes. And I'm gonna leave it at that because Dogman TV, he gave me the 2-minute warning on that one. I'm gonna leave that one on.
He said, "Don't do it, Dre."
Yeah,
I understand what we talk about. That's all.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never heard of that. You know what I'm saying?
I heard of it, but it was never an American Pit Bull Terrier. It was before I got into American Pit Bull Terrier. And like I said, even on the scene earlier with my dog BJ, that's what I'm talking about with him, with BJ. And I'll give you an example of the performance of BJ. So when I took him to a Shepherd club, most of those guys had pure German Shepherds or pure Malinois or pure Dutch Shepherds, and he outperformed all of them. He genuinely outperformed all of them. He was smarter than the Shepherds. He was smarter and faster than the Shepherds, but he was easier to control than the Malinois. Now the Dutchies, they gave me a run for my money, straight up. The Dutchies gave me a run for my money. But I also think there's some other stuff across from Dutchies because they got blue Dutchies. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that, but I think the Dutchies got some other stuff in there to help them out. That's a personal opinion. All y'all Dutch Shepherd breeders don't hate. I'm just saying what I think. My brother Soul in the building. What's good, big dog?
Hey, what's happening, Soul?
Yeah, man.
Scratch line.
Yeah, man. But man, it's one of them things, man. It's a popping topic in the world right now, and I figured I'd put my 2 cents on it, but I'm gonna leave it alone because, like I said, it's not.
He said, "Don't do it." But don't do what? I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand what we talk about, bro. I don't know. Shit, man. You know, I don't know what the hell. You know, I don't know nothing about no hybrid vigor. I just trying to learn. You know?
Yeah, man. Brother Soul.
What's happening, bro?
Top of the AM, good brothers.
Yes, sir.
What's that it?
Oh man, can't call it. Oh, you're beating up this road like a $5. You feel me? Keep this rated G.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey man, I jumped in because I heard you talking about them the hybrid dogs and stuff like that. I read a bunch of like different reports and studies and stuff like that. I think what they talk about is the dogs got a propensity to be more healthy. You know, less likely to bring up like genetic deficiencies that the purebreds would bring. Like if you got hip dysplasia or skin issues, cancer, certain things like that, you got a larger gene pool to pull from. So it just lowers the chances of those dogs carrying those traits. So that's why they talking about the dogs are better. I think it's just simply from a health perspective.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though.
Sure.
Because the topic is the value of your dog, right?
Yes, sir.
For those of y'all out there, I don't think we value that in its entirety because with what most of us are trying to do, locking in traits. Yes, you would get a healthier dog, but if you're looking to I don't know, to make a recessive trait more dominant in your line, man, it's are you raising the value? But if you cross your dog to another breed, are you raising the value of that dog?
enjoy
You going in and out.
create consistency. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay, I can hear you. I'm a you do lower your value because people want consistency, and but if you do have popularity, you push whatever.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Like based off of the definition,
Okay.
you know, I don't understand what it got to do with what we got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm not finna cross my shit with nothing to improve nothing. Like the most I do is look for a dog that's a pit bull, like a real American pit bull terrier. That's a bloodline that is so far from my shit that, you know what I'm saying, you can probably get that to happen without going to another breed. Like I'm not interested in crossing my pit bulls with nothing else to try to make better health. Because I mean, from my understanding, that American Pit Bull Terrier usually got good health anyway.
Yeah, it
So-
does. It does. That's true.
So I don't
Like,
really
if it ain't broke.
you know what I'm saying? I don't see no benefit of doing that because now you don't got no pit bull, and that's all I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah.
But like, nah, man. I think that I think what you said, you know, yeah, I think that's profound. Like the dog's already healthy. The people, I don't really know a lot of health defects that the American Pit Bull Terrier has in general. You know what I'm saying? Like they just good dogs, man. They just good dogs.
Yeah, they durable. They can go through a lot of temperature changes, different environments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's the perfect dog. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If you got a breed that you feel like you got to cross with another breed to make it better, then maybe you should look at that breed and maybe that breed fell off. Maybe that breed ain't worth shit no more. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got to cross it with a whole nother dog to make it better, then it's like shit, bro. What's wrong with your dog? You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with you with your thought process and you know whatever was going on, it wasn't working.
If it doesn't raise the value of your dog, why does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm asking. You know, for any of these things, man, these topics are all good topics. But as far as raising the value of your animal, what's up, big dog?
No, it's just a bunch of people out here who just trying to recreate the wheel. You know, and more times than none, what you see is backyard boogie shit. Excuse my vernacular. People not getting high quality dogs, putting this stuff together, and then thinking that they go get, you know, good stuff out of it. They getting subpar, you know, street bred dogs, calling it one thing and then putting them together. They getting, you know, a dog that they claiming is an American bulldog, then a backyard bully, and then they throwing a name on it. Oh yeah, this is the new so and so, and trying to sell it to you like it's a superior product.
Well,
yeah, you know, and I think some people want to be mad scientists, or like not mad scientists, but people want to be. I think people want to say they made some shit, you know, like, which is cool, you know what I mean? But I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm okay with the history of the breed that I got, and I'm not trying to create a dog breed. Like, I mean, but more power to the people trying to create a dog breed. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what I'm into.
So I will say this though, as far as what I'm doing with my stuff, man, I don't see a lot of big kennels or kennels in general, even the ones that do what I do. They don't put it out there, right? And so it's like, man, for me, I saw something I wanted that could be done with the purebred American Pit Bull Terrier, and I just wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, my reason for jumping on the internet was to find other people with lines doing similar things, so that I could get a cross of the American Pit Bull Terrier, within the breed itself, without going outside the breed, because like I like being able to show my dogs, and I don't want to take no mutt and make a mutt to and lose my ability to show my dogs and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I like the dog shows.
Yeah, in the past I had a dog that was a half American Bully, half American Pit Bull Terrier. I had that before, and I ain't see the point of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like, and I liked that dog. Don't get me wrong, but I gave it away. But it didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, all right, he wasn't animal aggressive for real, and like he just looked like a mutt to me, like, and I couldn't really tell you his traits because it was so random. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was random as hell. Like, it was just like a muscular ass pit bull for real, but without the animal aggression and things like that. So I guess basically just it made a good pet. But when I gave him away, I told myself I'm not doing this no more. Like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, cleaning up behind the animal and all that stuff like that, I gotta really love it. Like, I'm not the type of person I can get any dog and I'm finna want to have time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be something that piss me off more than it would for a dog breed that I actually love. You know what I'm saying? Like, even picking up poop, all that stuff. Like, I'm not really trying to pick up poop behind a dog that's not the breed that I love. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am. I'm American Pit Bull Terrier crazy. Like, I don't want too much of nothing else. I got a little small dog that I got from my daughter. It's called a Pomchi. Like, it's a designer breed, like you said. It's like, you can get paperwork and everything. It's a half Pomeranian, half Chihuahua. And that's my little house dog. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say nothing about no hyper vigor because I don't know. I don't even look for her traits. You know what I'm saying? It's just a pet. You know what I'm saying? I don't really even look at all that. You know what I mean? I never try to breed her or nothing. So
Sino, I do want to interject on that. So I think the Pomsky, because my old supervisor had one. I think it's actually a Pomeranian across a Husky, if I'm not mistaken.
No. Pomchi.
Oh, Pomchi. Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah. I got a Pomchi.
But you did
Chihuahua, half Pomeranian.
You did say something that I like, man. I don't want to change this. I'm not changing that shit.
Bro. Man. Oh man. Y'all got table going.
I don't want to change this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to change this.
Hey, and to add to that, man, more times than not, we see people doing stuff like that. The dogs just end up in the pound, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we have so many stray dogs running around. Man, they just because of these boys doing it, trying to. Yeah.
And the first, to add to that, Big A, and the first thing that happened if one of these quote unquote bull breeds get loose, hurt somebody, what they go do? Slap the negative name. Oh, pit bull bit some kid or got loose. Whoop de wop bam. So it's just all bad all around. Give me the APBT and that's all I need, man.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
And another thing too about them dogs that people be creating, it really don't be no job for them shits other than a job that a pure breed already doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they coming up with a whole nother job that can't no other dog do. Like, it's pure breeds that can do all the jobs. So you making something that's not pure to do a job that's already being done by a dog that's pure. It don't make sense to me. But like, it just don't make sense to me. Like, people be making like super big hunting dog. I don't even really be knowing what people be doing with them, because I've seen social media pages of dogs that was created by somebody, and they never really be doing nothing. on like I never see nothing on their page other than them just posting the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really see them working. But even if they do work, it's not gonna be doing nothing that a pure breed don't do. Like if you're making a dog to catch hogs and you try to create one, yeah, you could, but you could still get a pit bull and do that, and you can get a Dogo Argentino and do that. It's like a lot of different pure breeds that you can do the jobs with, you know what I'm saying? Or like even what you were saying about the Malinois and the Shepherd. I mean, that was I don't even know nothing about these shits to even be talking about it. Really, I'ma just be quiet. I don't know nothing about that shit. I ain't gonna know nothing about it because I'm gonna have American Pit Bull Terrier. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna even try to get into that. I don't even know nothing about that shit.
Yeah, man, and it's like I said, man, over here, man, it's just healthy discussion, man. I don't know nothing, man. I ain't trying to be right. I'm trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be right. I'm trying to get it right, and I think that's the best we can do is to do that. Is to share information. If you like it, take it. If you don't like it, keep it moving. You know, we be so busy trying to prove we smarter than the next man. And this is my thing, bro. This is my biggest argument with anything when it comes to value of the dog. Anything. Do you have proof of concept?
Yeah.
With anything. My dog, the best looking dog in America. I got the best pit bull in America. Okay, when every show you took it to, whatever it is you do with your dog, if your dog is the best pet, is it the best pet in America? Okay, if it's not, okay, cool. You don't have proof of concept. You're just saying stuff. It's a sales gimmick, you know. This you can't take away from performance.
Tony said the pure breeds around now were created though. Yeah, that might be true, but I'm cool with I'm cool with what's been created. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't, you know what I mean?
You had said something that that was real valid, man. You said most of the breeds, and if you think about it, like most of the what was the Doberman made for?
The Doberman was made specifically for personal protection.
And it was made by the tax collector, correct? And I want to say the early 1900s, late 1800s, early 1900s. It was bred for that specific reason. A lot of the terriers were bred for, vermin and all types of stuff, and all that type of stuff, man. So that made a lot of sense when you said that, because to create a breed today, what would be the purpose? Because most of the breeds that we have today were bred for a purpose at some point in time. So if you have a new breed bred, in today's time, what would be the purpose? So what is the purpose of the pocket bullies and the purpose of all of these dogs like that? That was a real valid point. So if there was something being created, but if there was something being created today, well, you know what I'm saying?
I can tell you what purpose I've heard, you know what I'm saying? It really, well, what I've seen, it just seemed like the purpose is to be like, I did this. Like that's the only purpose I could think of. Like I did this, I made this shit. That's the only purpose I could think of.
I think it's more of the fad. People running with the fad. Hey, wifey in the building, she on break right now.
You mind if I add another component to that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Far often we forget about this. 99% of people, quote unquote breeders, don't even have the necessary facilities and resources that it would take to create a breed.
Well,
talking about,
well, it's a whole bunch that going to create a breed. I think you gotta have like what 100 people to have the litter. So have a dog and produce.
No. So to be recognized as a breed by the AKC, that's a requirement. Okay. So creating a breed, basically, you take lines of dogs, or you can take the same dog. An example of Staffordshire Terrier, right? They didn't really change the genetic makeup of the dogs from the American Pit Bull Terrier. They changed the purpose. Breeding is not always blood driven; it's also purpose driven. So, as the purpose of the dog, technically, if you're not breeding real game dogs now. They technically, you can call it American Pit Bull Terrier. I don't like this gonna piss people off, but bump it. By definition, if you're not doing game dog stuff, you don't have a game bred American Pit Bull Terrier. You have a like we used to call it American Pit Bull Terrier, right? Yeah.
And that's like some people gonna say I'm diminishing them because it's in their lineage. That's cool, but the purpose has changed, right? The purpose genuinely has changed, and that's to create a new breed. You just simply get an amalgamation of dogs. You homogenize the traits, so you make the traits the same, and you continue breeding it forward, right?
Yeah.
So with the hog dogs that are doing hog dogging, if they wanted to call them hog American Pit Bull Terriers, that wouldn't be a problem, right? The problem is we're so stuck on what the past did, and we want to live off, we ride on their shoulders, that we too scared to step out of the. You're already doing it. If you breeding your dogs for conformational soundness only, and this breed was bred off of performance, you're not breeding it for the same purpose.
Yeah.
So what my thought process is when I call an old yeller dog is, I think the American Pit Bull Terrier for what it is now is the best utility dog in the world. I just don't think I don't think the training and the management that we use is the most modern way of managing him. Yes, chain setup is the best setup ever to keep an American Pit Bull Terrier. I don't disagree with that. But for what I'm doing, like, life is changing. The world is changing. And all I'm doing is changing my dog. I'm keeping the same dog, but changing its purpose. Most people now don't live in a neighborhood where they can have more than 2 or 3 dogs. So you're going to have to adjust if you want to keep these dogs without being in the spotlight, because your dogs have yard accidents and your neighbors don't understand that it's just going to happen. You got to make a dog that has all that power, but you can control how it's released. You know what I'm saying? What good is a 200-mile-an-hour car with no brakes? Yeah, you'll get up to 200 miles an hour, and then the only way you're gonna stop is to run out of energy or inertia or die. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And that's
Man, Dre,
what's up?
I'm gonna have to leave that shit alone, bro.
All right, bro. All right.
I'm gonna have to leave that top. I'm gonna have to leave this one alone.
Rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the towel in. I'm gonna throw the towel in on this.
and I'm gonna respect that, bro. And we'll keep it pushing, man. Value of the dogs. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's wise casino, that's wise soul, that's wise Big A. Like, you know what I'm saying? That Big A get him. Yeah, man. Look at Big A pointing at the dog.
Yeah.
But I think that's another thing too. You know, I really like that you did that, because with these conversations, man, when the brother tell you that they done with it, man, a lot of us keep it going, bro. I be seeing that, like, a lot of our beefs in the dog world right now is just because brother couldn't say, hey, man, let's visit this when we got cooler heads, man. Let's revisit this, you know. So it's that, you know, and if cooler heads can't prevail, we shouldn't be having the conversation.
Nah, fact. Yeah, it's a subject that it's like, you know.
Yeah. It's gonna ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, and it's like it's not really. I don't know, bro. I can't say nothing about that shit. Like, not in public. Like, I can't talk about it. Like, it's you know, that's something kind of like a personal thing. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got my number too. You can call me offline all the time, man. Brother, so go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut y'all.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that ego plus mental illness is just a recipe for disaster on these internet streets. So I avoid any type of discussions like this, like the plague. So, you know what I mean? I don't got no ego in this. You know, I'm a student. I don't know nothing anyway. So whatever. Hey, everybody can have their opinion. I stay out the way.
Me either. So I don't know nothing. I just be talking outside of my neck, y'all. Let me say that. This is all Andre Williams' opinions. Ain't none of this scientifically proven, y'all. Ain't none of it. You know. Let me clean that up right now. But yeah, man. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I popped the cap, and we gonna cork it. We're gonna cork this drink and put it back on the shelf.
Yeah, man.
But what Big A is doing right there on the screen, to me, that raises the value of the dog, because if I can do that right there with my dog, I don't think y'all understand how good it feels to walk your dog and not have them pulling on your shoulder the whole 3 hours you walking the dog. And yes, I have walked my dog for 3 hours before. And I'm telling you right now, when I'm done, I'm like, man, I don't want to walk this nigga tomorrow. I don't like it, bro. It's a struggle every day. Every day. So when I see a dog that can do what Miss Shona is doing right there with Big A, man, that's valuable to me. And when I see other brothers do that with their dogs, that raises the value of the dog.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you
I
this,
would.
right?
I ain't never tried to do that shit right there. Uh, that probably is that I can see the benefit of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I have never even tried. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like when I got into this breed, I kind of already had an understanding like what can happen. So based off of what can happen, I just never even tried to do that because I just can't risk it. Because like if I'm doing that and then somebody come outside with their dog or some shit, and my dog do what it do, I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain that shit. Like I can't explain what I was trying to do. Like it don't. Nobody cares what I was trying to do.
Right.
Like all they know is that they dog got ate up, and I can't tell them I was trying to train my dog off leash. And then like then there's laws where your dog got to be on a leash anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where I'm from, so I just never even tried to do that. Like that dude look cool as hell, but I just never tried to do it, and I don't know how I will even feel comfortable trying to do it with my dogs, cause bro, they
That's
look, you know.
Yeah, that's in an undeveloped neighborhood. So it's nobody out there at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody. I mean, of course, at any given time, you never, anything can happen. But her recall is strong.
I want to
Yeah.
say this too. I want to say this too, Sino.
Mhm.
Not every dog is going to do that. I don't care how much training you put into it, and that's where I like. I'm just going to toot my own horn. That's where I pride myself on the intelligence of my dog specifically, right? And what I'm saying is, I'm breeding over time to make that more consistent. It's just like I ain't gonna say. Let me not say it's not. It's not just like it, but I'm seeking that trait of a dog that is balanced enough to do that. Like Nello is a good dog, but
Yeah.
he shows the characteristics of the true American Pit Bull Terrier. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I swear to God, if you took him off leash, I would be mad at you because that dog gonna eat something up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My dogs will eat something up, but they typically have to be triggered by like, okay, animal run up on them, start with them, they're gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying? They still got it in them, but it's not dialed up the way Nello is dialed up. And if I want to dial up, if I have a dog that's super docile, I would be like, oh, I need a stud feed. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to dial this one up. This litter is good. They'll walk with me, do everything, but maybe they're not as hot as I need them to be because I know Michonne, when she see another dog, if it bother Big A, she gonna kill it. I know that. You know what I'm saying? And
And I found a job. I don't, I took when y'all was doing the jobs. I think that was on the Toyo cookout. He was going through
Yeah.
the jobs, and y'all was talking about the hunting hogs in Georgia. I'm finna
Mhm.
take that job, so y'all stay tuned. I'm finna take that job.
yes,
Hey,
sir.
be careful, man. Hey, man. Be careful, man, and don't take your prime stock. Please,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Like
Be
when I
careful.
breed a litter for hog hunting, I'm sorry, Big A.
Yeah. No, go ahead, bro. Go
When
ahead.
I breed a litter for hog hunting, man, they are for that, and it's not to get attached because Nonstop posted a short, and that nigga had me question if I ever want to go in the woods ever.
Not one, just a few, man. I tell you what, Casino. That's what I'm about to say, man. Go check out J-Bo and Nonstop, man. Go check out they shorts, man.
Yeah,
It's
just
clarity. Just prep yourself.
Oh no, I'm
bro.
already knowing. I'm already knowing, bro. I'm gonna get my practice in. I'm gonna take the steps that I need to take, but I'm confident in it because my dogs is athletic, agile, and they 50 plus pounds and shit like that. And they real rough. And I feel like as long as I do the proper training, you know what I'm saying, do the right preparation, I'm not really. I mean, I know some bad shit can happen, but that's, I mean, shit, bro. That's a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you know hogs can jump?
Huh?
Did you know hogs can jump?
I ain't never thought about it, but
That bro, I'm gonna put that video
You
in the
know,
Shogun Limited chat. This one of these hogs came out. It was tall as the man. I know he had hit it probably 15 times with AR-15, and the hog was still coming.
still coming.
Still come. I was like, bro,
And
like
the
I
dogs
changed my
running
mind.
behind. The dogs is running behind the hog. So it's just him and the hog.
I changed my mind.
I know what would stop it. Yeah, damn. Shit.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm
man.
gonna post that video, bro. And this is not to discourage you. I just want you, my brother, bro. Like to be safe, bro. Like
Yeah.
for real. Like I'm telling you, like I was all for it because I was like, big I'm not buying no vest. The dog can't survive without a vest. I don't need it, dog. Bro, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying?
But my
And I'm
neighbor,
like,
my neighbor behind me, he got experience with it, and we was talking over the fence about the shit. Like, you know, and then I also got a Walk'em dog. Walk'em, they known for being good hog dogs, and you know, I mean, as long as I got a guy that's my neighbor, he's experienced with the shit, and I'm gonna do some training, and I mean, I'm gonna do the proper preparation to where I'm give my dogs the best chance. Like, I'm not finna let them go crash out. I'm finna make sure they prepare for the situation. And, you know, anything can happen, but as long as I prepare them as much as I can for the situation, then you know, everything else I gotta leave it up to God.
Okay, I got a couple of questions for you, and you know what I'm saying? Because it seems like you got your mind made up. Are you willing to lose one of your dogs on any given day?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to take your dogs off of the show market because they gonna get scarred up?
Yeah. I mean, every dog ain't got to do it, but
yeah,
because the way that I learned about it, you're supposed to have one male and then some females and shit like that. Like,
okay,
you're not supposed to use all your. You can't even really. Well, I know for a fact I can't use two males. I can't have more than one male. Anyway.
Yeah.
And the dog I was gonna use is finesse 2 times because he rough as hell and he's strong, he big, and you know he ain't. I don't have him in the show ring anyway.
Got you.
So it's like
I like finesse too much, man. I like.
That's what I was about to say. Like, man, you should show finesse more, bro.
you got to show him more.
Yeah, man, that dog is phenomenal.
See more finesse, bro.
Man, shit. I probably will. See, the thing about finesse, I can't. The problem is trying to get him to the show.
Yeah.
He's so crazy. By the time I get to the show, he'll be bleeding. Like,
yeah,
inside from being in the crate.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't let him ride in the car because the nigga might jump on me while I'm like, not attack me, but like,
yeah,
the nigga might. Like, I remember one time I had around with Canelo without a crate, but he almost made me crash my car because the nigga jumped under my legs. Like, he was between my legs and the brakes and the gas and shit. Nigga was leaning on the fucking gas, like,
yeah,
shit like that. But finesse 2 times even worse trying to transport because he'll bust his whole tail up inside a crate. Like, his whole tail will be bleeding before I get to where I'm going anyway.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me to take him to a show because he gonna beat himself up on the way to the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I don't even try with that shit.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hog hunting is
Yeah, I'm putting
But
that.
that's why I put him in. That's why the
video.
digital dog show. That's why the digital dog show is good. That's why I put him in that because
yeah,
I ain't got to transport him, bro. Like, when I tell you transporting him, I mean, it's not impossible, but if you going to a confirmation show, you don't want your dog pulling up all bleeding and shit. Like, bro, he gonna tear himself up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why. So he really just straight for working. Like, the way he is, bro, you gotta do some rough shit with him, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm about to share that with y'all, bro. That Chuck is crazy. Cause like I said, man, Casino, more power to you. I still want to get on some javelinas, but I don't want to do hog anymore. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't want to do it no more. And I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna say what they want to say. I don't care. You'll do it. You know, go do it. More power to you. But let me get this video pulled up because like I was impressed. Like, this hog was like, I would say at the shoulders, this hog was 4 foot tall, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, legit.
And I'm gonna eat that shit. Like, I'm gonna eat it, and I'm gonna have free dog food. So,
man, yeah, that's for sure, man. The free dog food for sure.
Let me run that part back real quick.
But I ain't just interested in hog hunting. I want to hunt more than just hogs for real. Like I'm about to, man. Look, bro, I got some shit I'm gonna do in the future, and shit. I'm trying to get on that hunting shit for real. Like living off the land and shit. Like I'm finna get me some German short hair pointers and everything, so they can, you know what I mean. Like I'm finna put a whole team together, like and go get my own meat. You feel me? All that,
Yeah.
like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to start doing that shit because, like, I got access to the land where I can do it at, and there's really no reason not to. You know what I'm
saying? Look, man. The damn hog look like a damn dog, man.
I just
that shit.
I was like,
God,
man, I got a 300 blackout, and like this dude, I'm pretty sure it was at least 5.56 he hit that hog with. He's jumping.
Yeah, watch the next one. Look how, man, God, dog, boy.
And for YouTube, where y'all try to block me, this for educational purposes. YouTube.
Yep. Be them dogs, boy. Yeah, look. This is what I was talking about. Look. Hog got to him, and the dog's running behind the hog. It's just him and the hog.
He hit with a shotgun. Hey, so watch when he get it. That's a shotgun.
And look,
just loves the might.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Now you good.
Oh yeah, and under those circumstances, man, you might shoot your dog.
Well, I came up off the hunting type of stuff. My granddaddy used to teach me how to do all that when I was young, but he passed away before I was of age to really get into that shit.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of me like continuing like a family tradition that I ain't get all the way schooled on because he passed away when I was too young to really get all the knowledge. But I can, you know what I'm saying, I can take what I've learned and add to it, and I feel confident in it. But it's like,
I'm just trying to prepare you. I ain't trying to scare you.
I be watching that shit. The shit that you showing me is the shit that make me want to do this shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I like adrenaline rushes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had a homeboy that he I never seen him hog hunt. I got a lot of game from him. Him and his uncles, they used to hog hunt out here in Texas, but they used to get paid for it. At that time, it was $50 a head, and they hunt on horses, and they used to shoot the hogs and whatnot. And one of the uncles shot one of the other uncles, and they stopped using guns after that. Yeah.
So I will say this, man. Look, whatever you do, be the best at it, and invest in good cut gear. Man, invest good. Like for me, right here, out here, we got these things called javelinas. They're a little bit smaller. They're still tenacious, but they're a little bit smaller, man. They're a little bit smaller, a little bit more realistic game. Now, mind you, your game dogs, your hunting dogs can do whatever they want, whatever you want them to do. I'm not doubting none of y'all's dogs. But I would like to have a sustainable hunting, because like if I have a good dog, I don't want to lose him on a hunt. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's catching javelinas, you can make chorizo sausage out of them too.
Yeah, and I don't get me wrong, I'm not finna rush into this shit. Like it's gonna be a little while before you actually see me doing some shit. I just come start working towards in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something I'm interested in.
That's what's up, and it's a job in your area.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what really motivated me, because it's like in my area they really looking for people to do the shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're giving the incentive for me to push me toward doing something that I already was interested in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, sign me up.
Yeah, man. I want to send mine out for my hog hunting friends to do the work. You know what I'm saying? And let me know if it made the cut. You know what I'm saying? I ain't charging you nothing for that. Yeah, Cause you like at the end of the day, man, that's you them tore up jeans when that hog get a hold of you. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, it's all love, man. It's all love. I respect that. I respect everybody, man. Till you give me a reason not to. You know, so once the respect is gone, it's dead. You know what I'm saying? It's dead.
Oh yeah. On another note, man, I made it to monetization, bro. They unlocked it where I can apply for it, so I applied, and they had me sign up for something, and I'm just waiting. And
check your mailbox because they're gonna send you. Even once you sign up, they're gonna send you. You have to receive this letter. It has a code on it. And, when you get that letter in the mail, you gotta text it or email that number back to them to verify it's you. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it takes like another 2 or 3 weeks. It takes like a 6 week long process. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 6 week long process. But yeah, congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna be dropping way more content, man. That's why I don't be so, consistent. Cause I mean, shit, bro. Like I don't know. Once now that it's monetized, now I feel more motivated. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah. I mean, I still be motivated to put out content, but like not as much as I would if I was monetized. So now that I'm monetized, I'm finna be releasing way more shit because it's a lot of stuff I've been saving for this moment. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to release certain things because I wasn't monetized. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I almost didn't release that Texas trip when I went to Texas. I almost didn't release that shit because I was like, I'm not finna release this shit. I ain't getting paid. But I just was like, let me go ahead and release the shit anyway. But I'm finna start really releasing shit.
Yeah.
I will say this too, man. It's videos right now that people like. Okay, I'm gonna share another YouTube secret with you, Casino, and this for all my brothers watching. You only gonna get this information if you come here and watch. There's videos I released that have 100 views. I put them on private, and now that I have, but I released them when I had 500 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I can re-release that video right now, and double that just because of who I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's, man. If only 200 people seen it, then cool. You know what I'm saying? The people that's already seen it, they'll be like, man, I've seen this video before. They can click off of it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you're reaching a bigger audience now. You know what I'm saying? Before you was monetized, you didn't have that number of subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So it's, especially if it's good information. Like it's like my satin balls video, that video probably got like 200, 300 views, right? And I showed it yesterday, and shoot, we got that many yesterday just off of a live. You know?
Yeah.
So it's all about your audience, man. And that's why I always encourage people to go back and watch the older videos on any channel that you follow them, because most of the time, if you ask them a question and the channel been up for 4 or 5 years, they've already covered the topic. And as a creator, sometimes, man, if it was a topic I really didn't want to talk about anyways, I don't feel like talking about it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, look, I'm not about to dig through my Rolodex, but if you want to watch the journey, you know what I'm saying, you can see when I got to that point, where my thoughts were at that point, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. And I got I'm gonna have a video with a world champion in boxing coming up too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have some stuff like that too.
Salute.
Everything ain't gonna be just dogs. Okay. I be on my channel. I usually post more like everything that got to do with my life. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't separate my channels where it's like I got boxing over here and then dogs over here. I put it all on the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you for that too, because I wish I would have done that, because okay, so with this channel right here, it is dog talk, and it became that. But originally this channel was just long form videos, right? And you'll get a better following because people are bought into you and not just one thing that you do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a very diverse person. You know what I'm saying? I don't always want to talk this, but for me, that's why I separated it, because I kind of put myself into a niche, and the niche audience wants to see that, right? But like on Samurai Kennels, I'm talking about my dogs and like what I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Over here, I keep it PG. You know what I mean? Because this is a brand. It's a monetized brand. It's a business move. But man, over Samurai Kennels, man, shoot, you come over there talking crazy you want to. You know what I'm saying? You might get the real nigga come out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, and it's and I like that though. I like that because, like I said, this is a platform for people to come and learn. And even my chat, man, you know, we go at it in the chat sometimes, but my chat is you can come over here and ask a question, and if somebody blasts you, they probably gonna get kicked out of the chat because we're not here to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's enough people doing that.
For sure, man. I'm about to go into full house. I'm keep listening to y'all. Man, salute to y'all, man. I appreciate it.
Man, we appreciate you, bro. Shout out to my brother Soul that came through as well, man.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Big C said, "Why Andre might come out?" It wouldn't even be that. It's just over here, man. Like the environment I'm creating. This is a public platform for people that are trying to learn, right? And a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, YouTube is tough with my character because I got in arguments I shouldn't have got in. You know what I'm saying? I engaged in discussions I shouldn't have engaged in. I'm still learning. But over here, you can come over here and kind of just decompress, right? You ain't got to be on guard all the time in my chat. And so I like that. I like that environment. It's just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I'm still learning. You know, I'm still learning. I'm still getting good information from great people that decide to come through and drop knowledge. And that's dope. That's dope, you know. But like I like to talk about guns. I'm a gun guy. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of guns. I like to talk about martial arts and fighting. I like to talk about swords. You know.
Yeah.
I can talk about Tamaguri steel or American Damascus steel, 1095 or 1035 steel. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Welsh?
Hey, what's happening?
What's good with y'all boys?
Ain't much. Yeah.
Yeah. What's on the docket today, bro?
Yeah.
Shit ain't nothing. I caught the live late and shit. I caught it late. What y'all was cooking on though? But Big C, it's documented. I didn't know about them until I got the property out here. So I only known about them for the last 5 years. But yeah, it's documented. It's you got the, I don't want to call it the northern gray wolf. I forgot. I gotta pull it up. But they breeding with the coyotes, so it's a coy wolf, and they're a lot bigger and dangerous than regular coyotes.
Yeah, we got them down here in Texas. They ain't mainly on the mainland. They more like you got like a little island outside of Corpus Christi.
Nah, they everywhere out here. You could be driving to Family Dollar, Dollar General, or Walmart and see a pack of them.
Damn.
Yeah, they kill on sight out here. You hunt them all year round. That's why I say it's when it comes to having these dogs having jobs and things. If you can't hunt hog, go find you some coy wolves. You know that'll let you know how your program doing, because you ain't gonna just run over them. You know, besides a hog. But yeah, the coy wolf, that's a very different species. But now in the last 2 years, they somebody had hunted one and seen that it had a different coat pattern on it, and when they gave it to the game warden and they tested it, that one had German Shepherd in it. So now the coy wolves are breeding. We thinking a loose. It had to have been a loose male German Shepherd, because we was trying to think of how that could have happened, and it wasn't like it was a male coy wolf that impregnated a female German Shepherd on somebody's yard, you know, because that shit would have made the news depending on who dog it was, a female German Shepherd giving birth to that. So we kind of agreed that it was a male German Shepherd that was probably loose around one and ran into one that was in heat by herself that got lost or something, and that's how that happened.
Okay.
Damn.
I bet you ain't know y'all got no peyotes though.
Them bitches dangerous, bro. A lot of dogs don't make it back, man. You got to have you a bulldog fucking with them. Yeah, them shits is no joke. A lot of people joke about them, but those people that joke about them, I know they'll never throw their dog out there with one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He say there's some skunks up here that will serve A with an A. So I don't mess with the skunks, brother.
I don't fuck with skunks.
I don't mess with them skunks, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to shoot them because sometimes when you shoot them, if you don't sever the central nervous system,
Yep.
they're released anyways, and they're sprayed indiscriminately like that too, man.
They used to come through the alley behind my house in Texas, and my dogs would hit the fence and then make them spray. And I swear to God, it will wake you up out your sleep, bro. Like it's so pungent, it will wake you up out your sleep. A skunk when it spray.
Hey, Samurai, listen. My uncle hit one with his 12 gauge. I think it was like 10th grade. You know how you seen you could drop a soda can and it explode and start spinning around?
Yeah.
That's what the skunk did.
Yep.
That shit went everywhere. Ever since then, I ain't never met with one.
So I didn't know they get that big either, man. So I was walking Saki one night in my neighborhood, man, and we seen when he was walking on the sidewalk. He lifted his tail up, and it was as tall as the mailbox on the side of the road. Saki go to barking and something like, nah, we going the other way. You know what I'm saying? We going the other way, man. We out of here.
That's good. Everything bigger in Texas.
Yeah, man. And then I seen somebody in the chat the other day posted about the armadillos. I'm not sticking my dog on armadillo only because the armadillos in the area I was at in Texas were notorious for carrying rabies.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But I think it dropped Brother Welsh.
Yeah, man. I'm out here cleaning up duty.
Yeah, y'all be getting me, man, because we only supposed to be doing an hour, but like y'all be cooking, man. I be going over.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few minutes left, man. Once you back, bro?
Yeah, but I was gonna ask you, Dre. So with your program, right?
Yeah.
By 2030, what will be left? Because we talking about standards yesterday or whatever. But so by 2030, with the breedings you have done so far, with the progress you have already made, by 2030, what standards or goals do you think you will have left?
So always increasing so I give you an example. I train dogs, right? And so right now my standard is a dog that is easily trainable, still willing to work, athletic, easy to condition, and enjoys the work. Meaning you put on a meal, water, whatever, and work it, right? That's already accomplished. What is not accomplished is I can't put these dogs in the hands of a novice person and they have the same success. So it's not replicable yet, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, my Malinois, like, you could be dumb as a box of rocks, but if you know how to give a treat and say sit, that Malinois can learn how to sit. That level of intelligence, we're breeding towards that. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not there yet. I'm not even close to that yet. And
that make a lot of sense. That make a lot of sense.
My law of averages says that only about 50 to 70% of my dogs are smart enough to do even the work that I'm doing now with my level of skill, right? So if I'm saying I'm breeding a smarter dog that is easier to train, I got to prove that through every generation. So I got to keep something of every generation or put it in hands of somebody where I can watch it and mentor them. But also, the Bushi Dre style of training is a must. If I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know why a person would buy a dog from me if they're not trying to get my training program and like buy into my whole program. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. Like, you go get this dog, and what happened? And that's why I got to put the price up on them. If you get this dog from me because it's affordable, right? And all you do is buy the dog. You don't buy into the program. You don't even watch my show. You know what I'm saying? You're not pushing my dogs forward. Why would I want you to actually? Why would you want to? You know. So by 2030, I'm looking to build what I'm building right now. The dog, you can't make the breed I'm trying to make without making better people. You can't. Like, the quality of person that owns my dog has to be able to train as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the tests for my dog is to test its intelligence, its trainability. So 2030, the only way I'm gonna see progress is to have more people like-minded.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it's funny you said it like that. You know, I kind of said the same thing last night in the group with the fellas last night, because what people got to realize is strength in numbers. It's hard. It's not hard, but it's harder to do the whole thing by yourself, depending on the circumstances and situations. So when you got the blood spread it out in multiple places for multiple eyes to see it, your dogs hold up better for the future reputation of your program. So yeah, with certain prices, even if you was to be generous and say $500 for all my pups, now 60%, 80% of those people, I hate to say it in that order, but 80% of those people are not going to help the dog reputation for the future.
Exactly.
That 20% is. So when we talk about the prices of dogs today and all of that, now you can say, well, no, I ain't letting nothing go for less than 15. So now half of that percentages, they already not even looking at that stuff no more because they want the cheaper ones. So it's a blessing and a curse with the price situation. But again, like I always tell the main people I talk to, when you network and have a network, all of them problems go away. When you networking with people, rather you gift them one, rather you give it to them for lower than you would give the public. You have to network in order for the dog's future, because you wouldn't, all that Red Boy Jocko shit and all this shit, if so many people wasn't able to touch it, you wouldn't be talking about it today. So what you said is 100% correct.
And I got to add to that too. Also, like you said, with the dogs, we do talk about, if the right people didn't get them, you still wouldn't be talking about them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what people need to remember. You know, at the end of the day, it's just like with your favorite sports car. If certain eyes never seen it, you wouldn't even fucking know about it. So it's strength and numbers, and the pit bull community need to realize that. It's like the pit bull community is the only one who don't realize that. Not everybody, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask y'all this. Okay, let me ask y'all this. All right. Or let me say this. It's people right now who want to buy an old yellow dog to put it in the box. I know that. It's like they contact me all the time, right? And I'm like, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. And I'm not saying they couldn't do well. They have all the qualities of every other American Pit Bull Terrier, right? The problem is they weren't bred for that.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, you got great kennels out here that maintain the breed to the highest standard, and you want to come over here, then you want to try to get a discounted price because you want to try to do something different. That is stupid.
Yeah.
That's like me going to a hog dog and be like, you know what? I want this dog to be a house dog. Nigga, the last 10 generations of this hog dog were meant for catching hogs and going in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of sense does that even make? You know, but yeah, man. Or if you wanted all this confirmationally sound, you like okay, Pitwise dog in the video right now, right? I'm gonna say right now, Pitwise dog is perfect. Pitwise dog is perfect for confirmational soundness, and he's a good dog, right? And mind you, you gotta be willing to take all that comes with that good dog. But like, if I want a show dog, I'm going to Pitwise, and I'm not saying his dog. Let me clear this up. I'm not saying his dog is a show dog. I'm saying his dogs are winning shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, it's very essential to me, man, that like people listen, because this is what they do. They see me with puppies on the screen earlier, right? They go, "Oh, that's a cute puppy. I want that puppy." You don't know nothing about that dog. You don't know nothing about that dog, but you want one.
Yeah.
And what makes me angry is I put it out there. That's why I put everything on Front Street. You can't say you didn't know what these dogs were for. You can't say you don't know where I'm going with this program. You can't say that. And if you do, then that's on you for not doing the research. Because I made it palpable. Welcome back, Welsh. I see you got dropped. What's up?
No, it's the service back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, a lot of people don't know Bane is a smart dog. I mean, the first time I see Bane, you had him climbing up a tree and all kind of stuff. I said, okay, like that's the kind of stuff that gets my eye. You know what I'm saying? Like before, like I like what they're doing right here. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? In the show ring, they acting like bulldogs. That's cool. But okay, that dog climbing the tree, I'm like, that's dope. You know, because he could tree a coon, he might even be able to go get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with like with only a few know Bane cousin Gucci X. He like I always tell people with Gucci, he got everything Bane don't got, and Bane got everything he don't got. But Gucci is he just as smart as Bane, but he a little more wired up. He's a dog that I could bring Bane in the house and chill. But with Gucci, Gucci could do the same thing. But put it this way, Dre. With Bane, if me say me and you off grid and we somewhere on a mission, Bane, he gonna sit there, smell, look around. Unless you come close, he not tripping. Gucci, you could be 700 yards away in the woods. Gucci is pacing back and forth, ready to bite your ass. Right, whatever it is, he ready to jump on it. He will not sit down until he pace himself and fall asleep by using all his energy. That's how driven Gucci is. So I have to keep him in a special setup because of how he is.
Yeah.
Like he literally, Big A, I don't think you understand. This dog will literally pace back and forth until he burn himself out and go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just one of them things, man. It's just that's why I say you gotta really examine your dogs, man, and know what you got exactly. A lot of people, I've always said, a lot of people don't really know their dog personality.
Yeah,
well,
man.
I think some people have good intention. I think there's people who spend more time with their dogs, but they can't evaluate it appropriately. So they're just looking at a dog.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people just looking at dogs. But like, okay, earlier I was showing that video with Big A. My reason for talking about that video with Big A is I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm sharing the eye with you. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, this video right here. Pitwise put this video in the chat yesterday, and I didn't peep it till he saw it. Okay, watch this. When the video restarts, watch what his dog is doing. This is an intelligent dog. All right, so hold on. I'm gonna restart the video because I really want y'all to see this. I want y'all to take it in, and this is why when Pitwise asks his prices, y'all should pay him. Okay, his dog obviously has intensity. It is. There's no doubt in my mind that collar pop or that leash pop, he's gonna go do exactly what these dogs original intended use was.
Yeah.
Right. Blood sport. It's no doubt in my mind that Hanzo's gonna do that. Right. But Pitwise pointed this out in our chat. That's why y'all gotta join the Shogun Unlimited chat. I'm gonna drop the link, man. You gotta join it because there's something I want y'all to take note of. And this, man, this is hard. This is hard. When the judge comes up, I don't know what Pitwise say, but his dog goes back to focusing on him, and he calms down. That kind of intelligence is what the old yellow dog needs.
Michonne do the same thing.
You look at that. The judge come over, he got worried about being bit, none of that.
Yep, Michonne did the same thing.
He's still alert. He's still alert. If that dog gets close, he's still gonna eat his face off. But he's chilling.
Yep, that's the same thing Michonne do.
He understands the assignment. That dog understands the assignment, bro. These are things that people are looking at dogs and not seeing. I missed it. It had to be brought to my attention.
Yeah.
Yes, they can do. Yes, they can do it all. They can do anything any other dog can do, plus whoop them. That's what I'm talking about. We all be quoting these quotes and saying this stuff, man. But do you believe it?
But hey Dre, you heard what you just said, right?
Yeah.
They can do everything better plus whoop them. So for all the people listening, stop crying about these dog prices. Go get you a Frenchie or a fucking Chihuahua or something. Stop crying about these working dog prices that y'all chasing all this performance after. You cannot go to Bugatti, Mercedes, BMW. You can't go to the Ford dealership and go get that Shelby talking about you got $500, $250. Stop crying about the prices when you chasing performance.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Cause
We know
I ain't gonna negotiate with you.
we know the value.
like if and let me say this, and not to hurt no feelings. Let me say this: just because y'all might not, just not directly towards anybody. I'm just saying this. Just because you don't value your dogs, don't mean somebody else should sell you they good dogs for a lower price. Just because you don't value the dogs on your yard, don't mean somebody else should sell you they good shit for a lower price.
That's facts. That's facts. And you set the tone for that, man. What you do, once again, like he said, networking. There's a video. I'm gonna end my statement on this. There's a video on Facebook, and this guy, he has a bottle of water. He says, at the dollar store, 75-cent bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
And at the movie theater, it's $3.50. At the airport, it's $7, and on the plane, it's $8.50. It's the same bottle of water, but the environment you in denotes the value of that bottle of water. And I guarantee you, on a hot Arizona day in the middle of the desert, that bottle of water is worth your life.
Yep.
Yeah. Big facts. Well stated.
Brother Big A, I'm gonna drop the mic on that one. Y'all make it around, so I gotta get this to work.
Roger that. Go ahead, Wills. Okay. Well, y'all know what it is, man. We got men at work coming up at 10 a.m. Central, man. Man, if you ain't a member, I don't know what you're doing, man. But tomorrow, got the digital dog of the week. Y'all tune in for that. Make sure that you vote. But yeah, what's up, Dre?
Oh no, Welsh, go ahead, Welsh. I see you mic back up.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll just say, man, y'all boys stay safe, man. Remember, check them chains, clean them water bowls, and mind your business. Cause only mind the business that pays you. And I see y'all boys tomorrow.
Roger that.
Christino beat me to it, Big A. Big A, you said tomorrow is the dog of the week. Nigga, today is Wednesday.
Oh, I'm tripping. I don't know why I'm thinking today is Thursday, man. Today trash day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So look, man, take out the trash, man. Clean up the poop behind your dog. Give them fresh water.
Yeah.
Bleach your bowls as often as you can. I do once a week. I probably could do better, but once a week is good for me. And I want to say this, man. For those of y'all that stayed for the whole show, thank you. If you're here and you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe for future content, man. We genuinely appreciate y'all. And y'all know we end the show. We end the show with a benediction. So I'm gonna hit y'all with this benediction. We're gonna get out of here because I gotta go to work. I'm well over my timeline to get to work, but these cook-ups are worth it. And if y'all gonna stay here for the longer than an hour, I'm gonna do my best to give y'all longer than an hour, man. But yeah, man, here we go, man. For those of y'all that pray, please bow your heads with me and join in agreement. Where one or two are gathered in his name, there he will be. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
All right, I holler at y'all boys, man. For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.